And welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, the hardest career series. Today's episode we're going to be launching another pair of spacecraft, this time towards Duna. It's a second mission, it's an orbital science mission. We're sending two spacecraft, as I said, spacecrafts A and B. Once again launched on the Titan 2 launch vehicle. So heading to the VAB very quickly. We are approaching closest approach, about 2 days, 2 hours away, so maybe about a day or two earlier than closest approach. That allows us to do some correction beds. We'll head into the VAB very quickly, take a look at the spacecraft, then we'll head over to the launch pad and begin today's mission. Okay, this is the Rouge Mission 2, Orbital Spacecraft or Orbital Science Spacecraft A. B is exactly the same. So we've got a number of objectives. We have two contracts, one for ionization scan and the other one, which is all the way down here, for mystery goo, magnetometer and material study bay. So we've got all those fitted. Hopefully we've got enough power stored. We've got 904.5. The solar panel should easily be able to charge up the battery pretty quickly, but is it going to have enough battery power to send these back? They are quite complex piece of data when you're sending them back, especially of the distance we're going to be sending them. Hopefully it'll be exactly the same as our Evanera Mission 1 spacecraft, where it hardly touched the batteries when it sent data back. Hopefully. Okay, so we've got the 3 antenna. We've been using those for quite a while now. Got the solar panels, 1x6, photovoltaic. Got a material study bay. We've got magnetometer boom, ionization scan, ionization chamber, and my mystery goo, or the Mr. Magoo as I like to call it. And then below here is exactly the same as before, same thruster pack, same tanks as Explorers 5 and 6. As well as Evanera missions 1 and 2. And a replacement spacecraft as well, the C and D, on the way to Eve still. That's basically it. So it's packed full of science, which we can pack it. Obviously I haven't got the temperature equipment, the thermometer or the barometer. There's not much point taking those. We've already got as much as we're going to probably get out of that, at least as far as orbital space is concerned. If it's getting more of those two particular pieces of equipment, it's to go into the atmosphere, which no doubt we'll be doing in a not too distant future. Okay, so this is mission 2 to Duna. It's a second mission only. It's only third and fourth missions of actually mission spacecraft we sent. So it's only the next 2 spacecraft. So it'll be only 4 that we sent altogether. So let's head out to the launch pad and begin today's launch. Okay, so in the tracking station, and we have an encounter. 7,339.478 kilometres. It'll take 100 days to get there, although we encountered 99 days. Not much I can really do about that. Yeah, trying to catch Duna up is a little bit more difficult than slowing down for Eve. It's not too bad though, 100 days. Might be able to do some correction burns and try and speed up a little bit. Okay, let's move to manoeuvre node. We've got to about just over 19 minutes. Okay, so initial burn completed. Still rather distance out, so done a correction burn slightly ahead of our trajectory. About 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. And that took us into 241 kilometres. So that's nice and close for an orbit. Okay, so it's a 15-second burn, 108.6 metres per second. It leaves us about 1,900, isn't it? Just under 1,850 or 60 or so. Okay, then we should be done with this spacecraft and we head straight back to the Space Centre and launch Spacecraft B. Okay. Okay, if this burn goes correctly, we should be within 250 kilometres. Okay, that's it, I think. Should be just inside 250 kilometres. So we've got both SRBs and the first stage back. Yep, 20,000. Oh, a little bit down there. 24,787 from 20,412. That's all we get back. Sure, it was like 22,000 before. Okay, never mind. It's better than nothing back. It's the majority of the first stage back and both SRBs. Okay, let's head back to the Space Centre. Okay, so the second spacecraft we're sending today, 134 days per hour, so slightly slower by about 30 days. Actually 35 days slower. So as good as I can get it for now. So I'll make the initial burn. 1645.1 meters per second over 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So I'll make a correction bend slightly further along the trajectory, a few minutes ahead. Once we're clear of the planet's surface and its atmosphere, obviously. So if I try to push any further, we'll go back into the Kerbal's atmosphere. And that's not really a good thing to do. Okay, so we've got about 17 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. Okay, a few seconds, 27 seconds and counting. We have both SRBs once again and the first stage. Okay. Throttle back a little bit. Okay, 15 meters a second. Throttle back so I can follow the prograde marker, the maneuver node. Okay, I think about there. Okay, let's see where we are on the map. Need to make any changes, we'll make them straight away, and then that'll be the end of the launches, at least for this episode. Okay, so not quite there. 49,284.6 kilometers. So go to prograde. It might be an elevation issue though. Okay. Is it just an underburn? 46,000. Okay, so looks like it might just be an underburn. Get within 10,000 kilometers. That's fine. 3,000. 2,500. 2,000. 15. Oh, just there. Okay, let's see if we can take sort of tuck in a little bit further. We should be radially in. So we make a radial in manoeuvre. We're well clear of the atmosphere now. About 4 or 5 minutes. That's about right. So all the way back out again. Okay, 1,451. Put that right down. Sensitivity. Descending now, just crosses. Oh, looks like it's pushes away now. 121.4 meters per second. So you can fix this. I think it's an elevation issue. Let's see. So this manoeuvre will take us further away. Yep. So not elevation. Okay. Let's bring it back. Fifty thousand. Doesn't actually tell us where we actually are. 38,000, 36. We're closer than that right now anyway. Okay, 259. That will do. Okay, so it's 0.9 meters per second. Not much. It's a 0.2 second burn. Okay, that's the burn complete. Not much of a burn really. So we've got well over 2,000, no, well over 3,000 delta. I'm reading that wrong. There we go. Move the line. 3,044 delta V still. Wow, and that's in the Aerospace 50 NTO stage. That's the third stage of the booster, not even the spacecraft, which has got another 1,600. Okay, and we are 255, just under 256 kilometres. Okay, that's about it. It's as good as we can get. And it's going to take 134 days to get there, so it's somewhat 35 days or so slower than that spacecraft Air, but that's fine. It's not too bad. Okay, let's head back to the Space Center. Okay, so we're back at the Space Center. We're in the tracking station. I wanted to show you all this. We have an unknown object discovered on year 5, day 217. It's orbiting Valentine, though. For people who are new to this series, Valentine is Kerbal's sister star. If you zoom in on the object, you can see it. It's pretty damn big. If it's an asteroid, it's extremely large. Valentine perhaps is. What is that? It's about 8.8 billion. And is that 6.7 billion meters. 247 days, 1 hour 46 minutes. That's 107 days, 0 hours 27 minutes. We have no idea what this object is. None whatsoever. Its velocity is actually quite high for an object of its... well, if it's an asteroid, it's moving very quickly. It's almost 9 kilometers a second. I mean, it's quite a distance away from its orbiting star, which is Valentine, as we already said. It's going to be quite some time before we've got the technology to get out to Valentine full stop, let alone investigate this object. I thought it was quite interesting. It's not an asteroid, so we don't know what it is. Okay, I said back out the tracking station. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, so back outside. It's an interesting object. So we're tracking that. Okay, so that's 2 spacecraft on the way to Duna. And in the previous episode, we launched 2 more spacecraft towards Eve to replace those ones we lost. Okay, that's the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to click like, it's appreciated. Also, if you do enjoy the content, click on the subscribe button and sharing the content is very much appreciated as well. Just help the channel. If you wish to leave a comment to ask a question, you're more than welcome to do so. But please remember, I've got a moderator team who will go through the comments and questions before they're enabled on the channel and also sent to me. So I do try to answer the questions as quickly as possible, but I only get on the comments section maybe a couple of times at the most a week. Sometimes I can't even manage that. So I apologise if I miss your comment or your question out. I apologise beforehand. Okay, don't forget about Discord, Facebook and Twitter. You'll find the links to both those, all 3 of those platforms I should say, on the banner on the front page of the channel. Also find the donate button next to those 3 links as well, in case you wish to show your appreciation in a monetary fashion for all the hard work. Every penny is very much appreciated and goes straight back into the channel, providing content now and in the future. Okay, once again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, as always, take care and bye bye.